What up, Screen Fiends? I'm GB, and you're tuned in to Screenheads TV, where we like to discuss all the wonderful things appearing on your movie and your TV screens. In this episode, we're going to have a MCU cosmic discussion in honor of May the 4th. Not only are we doing Star Wars all month long, but we're also going to do some other galactic, cosmic, outer spacey, so to speak, stuff. MCU Cosmic is going to be part of that, and that's going to be discussing all the things in the MCU that have to do with the outer space, cosmic side of the universe. Let's get started. In this video, we're going to discuss the Infinity Stones, the differences between them, what they look like, their alternate names, their powers, etc. We'll also discuss where I think the final Infinity Stone that we haven't seen yet is, and we'll even discuss the Thanos Infinity Stone theory a little bit. More on that later. Okay, so first off, let's get into the stones. So the first Infinity Stone we're going to talk about is the Tesseract, the Space Stone. So it's the Space Stone, also known as the Tesseract. It's blue, and the powers are it manipulates space, so it can create portals to let you travel to far reaches of the galaxy. We see Thanos use this with his Chitauri army, right? It also, I believe, can transport other beings to other places in space, and that's what I think was happening with the weapons that Red Skull was creating in World War II. So I think when people were getting zapped and you saw like that blue, like kind of like incineration, I think those people were being teleported to another part of the galaxy. I really hope Red Skull and the rest of his crew, or those people that were transported, come back in some way. I really do. It would be an interesting way just to tie things back together. Not that they're not already tied together enough, you know. And so the Tesseract, is currently found in Odin's trophy room on Asgard. Well, Loki's trophy room, right? On Asgard. So that's where it is, Asgard. Next, we're going to talk about the Aether. This is also known as the Reality Stone. So the Reality Stone, aka the Aether, which is red. And this is the power that the Aether has. It manipulates reality. So we didn't get a good sense of its powers in the movie universe, like we did for the Tesseract. So it seems it's similar to the comic, where it can alter reality. How we know this is Malekith was going to use it in Thor the Dark World to basically put the all 9 realms, back into darkness, back into a time before, light graced the galaxy and gave life, I guess. So it was gonna be used to alter reality in that way. I know we didn't get a good sense of its powers in the movies, but that's what we got. And it's currently with the Collector. The last we saw it was with the Collector in the his collection. But it got destroyed on, what was the planet? The Celestial's head. It escapes me right now. I'm sorry. But it's with the Collector in outer space. Okay. Now, next we have, that's the Aether, the Reality Stone. Next we'll do the Orb. So the Orb, aka the Power Stone, which is purple, was in Guardians of the Galaxy, and Ronan was going to use it to destroy Xander. So its powers are, it gives its powers, or it gives its user power, but so much power that they could destroy an entire planet, possibly the entire galaxy. I believe this is the stone we saw the Celestials wielding in like the Collector's little history vision. He showed the Guardians of the Celestials shooting stuff down or whatever. So that's the Power Stone. The last we saw it was on Xander with the Nova Core. All right. And next we'll do the Scepter, aka the Mind Stone was found in the Scepter. So that one is yellow. And what the Mind Stone does is it can not only manipulate the mind into like mind control. We see Loki do this in the Avengers, but it also can unlock powers within a person. We see that this is what happened to Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. You learn that in the post-credit scene of something. But we'll say that it's tied into Avengers Age of Ultron. I forgot which movie it was the post-credits in. Maybe Guardians? I don't think it was Guardians. Anyway, so it can do those two things. It can mind control, it can unlock powers within a person, and it can also create life within something. This is what Ultron was going to use it to do, to create a perfect body for him, which ends up being Vision, and that's where the Mind Stone resides. Currently, is in Vision's forehead. We imagine that if it's removed from his head, he'll die. I would imagine, because that's what I guess powers him. But we'll see. So, and the Mind Stone also creates Ultron in a way. It's like Tony Stark, Bruce Banner, and the Mind Stone created Ultron. So it can create sentient life also. This, I think, out of all the stones, I think we've seen the most wide range of its use of power, I believe, is the Mind Stone. Okay, let's move on. Next, we have the Time Stone, which is also known as the Eye of Agamotto. This is green, and it gives the user the power to manipulate time. Fast forward it, rewind it, stop it, put things in a time loop. We see Doctor Strange use it in his movie Doctor Strange. And yep, that's currently resides with Doctor Strange or in the Sanctum Sanctorum. I'm not exactly sure, but it's on Earth. And it's with the Sorcerer Society, whatever their name is. I forget right now. Okay, so yep, and then lastly we have the Soul Stone. We don't know its powers in the movie, but and it seems like most of the stones are powered down a little bit, but maybe not. Maybe we just haven't seen them used to their full potential, like nobody knew how to use them the right way, and Thanos does. I think that's more the case than them being toned down. I just think we haven't seen them being wielded by the right person to see the full extent of their power. We have the Soul Stone, which I believe it can trap people within it, trap souls within it, and it can also, I guess, control souls or control the dead. It has these types of powers. And this is what leads me to, and it's going to be orange, I believe. Now, where do I think it's housed? Since all of the stones were housed in something else, I believe that it's either with Hela in her sword, or more likely, it's inside of Mjolnir, Thor's hammer. And that's where I think it is. And we're going to see it in Thor Ragnarok. And I think that's going to be like the driving point of the movie. I guess the MacGuffin, you'd call it. What I think Hela is after to bring Ragnarok upon the Nine Realms, or even further than the Nine Realms, whatever it is. Yeah. So if you really think of every single Infinity Stone, with the exception of the Eye of Agamotto, it has been used or coveted by the villains of the film, and it's been housed within an object. So I think that it's going to be inside of Mjolnir, and Hela's going to be after it, and that's what's going to bring on Ragnarok. So it's going to make Thor have to go and retrieve it, and then he'll probably have it put inside of a new weapon at the end of the movie. It'll probably be that cool one. I think he wields it now, where it's like hammer and an axe on the back. It's awesome. I don't know the name of it, but I'm thinking that. But then again, how's Thanos going to get it? So maybe it'll remain with Hela, or maybe she'll give it to Thanos or something like that at the end. I don't really know, but that's what I think. Now that leads me to the Thanos Infinity Stone theory. So basically, what the theory is that Thanos' name is sort of an acronym to where every single letter in his name uh, corresponds to an Infinity Stone and where it's been housed, kind of. So let's go through it. So Thanos, T, Tesseract, okay? H, let's say that either one of my theories is true and it's in the hammer or it's in Hela. Hela has it, I mean, not in her. That'd be pretty creepy. But you get what I'm saying, right? So H would be hammer or Hela. And then you have A, Aether. Now I know it's pronounced ether, but it's spelled Aether. So A, Aether. N, necklace. The Eye of Agamotto is a necklace. O, orb. The orb. And then S for scepter, because the Mind Stone was in the scepter. So that's all 6 of your Infinity Stones, each corresponding perfectly to a letter of Thanos' name. Now, there's also a theory out there that Heimdall, Idris Elba's character, is the one who has the Soul Stone, and that's how he got his power. I guess there's also credence to that theory as well. We saw from the trailer a quick glimpse of him looking rugged out in the wilderness, so maybe he ran off with it so Loki didn't take it from him. I guess that's also possible because Heimdall fits in the Thanos theory too, but he's not an object. And all of the other stones have been inside of an object. All right, that's it for this video. Sound off down below. Let me know what you think about the Infinity Stones, where you think the Soul Stone is, what you think about the Thanos Infinity Stone theory, and what you think about this video in general. Like, share, subscribe if you liked the video, of course. Help out the channel any way you can. Always appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. You guys have a great day, and I will see you next time.